Blog Talk Radio.
Drop that down! The whole fucking show! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! Dance him a needle! Dance him a needle! Dance him a needle! Spin assassinator! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! A jam shot straight to your brain! Straight to your skull crack! You can stop the straight to your brain! Straight to your skull crack! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! I will fly high! 5-star broad splash! You can't stop me! 5-star broad splash! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! It's all about the yin and the yang. The balance of power that's in. You can't stop the yin and the yang. The balance of power that's in. Drop it down. The whole fucking show. Drop it down. The whole fucking show. I will levitate. Flip kick you in the yam. I will decimate. You can prepare for. Drop it down. The whole fucking show. Drop it down. The whole fucking show. Drop it down! The whole fucking show! Drop it down! The whole fucking show! Drop it down! The whole fucking show! Drop it down! The whole fucking show!
I guess how the show goes. All right, everybody. Fucking A, we're doing this again, huh? It's another show. Hey, Demo Sabu is calling me right now, telling me that he can't get through. So far, that's what I got to deal with. So, good way to start the show, huh? For real, we're doing this tonight? Fuck, it is Wednesday, July the 8th. I hope everybody's having a good July 8th, 2010, because there's never been one of them before.
No, will there ever again?
Nope, and there won't be, baby. By the way, did you get that text? I know you did. Everybody get that text that went around that said it's 6 seconds past 4:05, blah, 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 2010, 7/8/2010. That'll
9. It's 9.
What's 9?
9?
Oh, it is?
Yes, 2009.
Since when? Okay. I can figure it out. I'll look at my calendar. So,
You're kidding, right?
isn't there a 10 after the 9?
Yeah, there is, but you're talking about the current year, right?
Then where's the 10 come in? Where are you going? Okay. Oh, hold on, dude. I got, you can call Sabu. Oh, that's right. I got that feature. I can call Sabu. Okay, cool. I'm going to figure out how to do that. I know there's a lot of 6. All right.
And the 3 0.
Dude, we're like 5 minutes in, and we haven't said shit yet. It's going to be a fun episode. I just feel like it is. I'm in a silly mood. Alrighty then. So here's what we're going to talk about today on RVD Radio. Did you guys hear that Michael Jackson died?
No. I haven't heard anything.
It's huge all over the news. And, dude, how do we dial? How you dial, baby? You can do that. You can dial while I'm talking. Okay. Look, JL is on line 5. Sweet. Hold on, JL. I got a monologue here for a second. I'll try to do it quick. Okay. So,
Put the number in.
oh my God, here. I'm not that multi-talented to talk while I'm doing that. Sabu? Okay, cool. We're going to call Sabu because he couldn't get through because something's wrong with the lines. I don't know. But producer, Blog Talk Radio producer Nikki Starr is not with us tonight. But she's hanging out or she's going to be in the chat room or some shit. I don't know. But I think she might even call in. I don't know. She's got a whatever. All right, hey. But anyway, Nikki's listening. So, hey, Nikki. But so we have demo substituting. Yeah. Will it ring on here?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. We're going to call Sabu, everybody, I think. Sweet, that is so fucking cool. Oh, but look, check that out. He just got... Oh, that's awesome.
Hello.
Yeah, Sabu. This is Rob Van Dam from RVD Radio.
I've heard of you.
Dude, we can call out. I forgot about it. We're going to have so much fun tonight calling and fucking with people. I forgot It's a new superpower that I didn't used to have, and I got to find out what else came with it. I don't know. But anyway, you interrupted my monologue, man, but welcome to the show, brother. Okay, so we're doing a show tonight, and we're going to be talking about Michael Jackson. And because everyone's talking about him anyway, even people that say, I don't want to talk about it, I'm sick of talking about it, then they bust into talking about it. They just can't help it. It's huge, like the biggest thing in our lifetime. Maybe outside of Lady Diana, I don't know, but I mean, me living in California, this shit's right here. The Memorial USA Staples Center's up the street. I drove by the house, by the star on the Walk of Fame accidentally, and I went through that shit, man. And it's really big. And so everyone's worshiping him like a god, but, they're starting to come around to say, hey, wait a second, though, wasn't he a pedophile? I don't know if he was a pedophile or not. Definitely he was a weirdo, and he fucking, slept with kids in his bed, whatever. I don't know that he fucked the kids. If he did, it does matter. Some people say it shouldn't matter because of what he did for the art. Come on, of course it should matter, and it does matter. So I'm sure that people have opinions on that. And also, he had the Peter Pan syndrome. That can be taken in a few different ways. It's used very loosely, the term Peter Pan syndrome, to describe men who haven't really grown up. Or it doesn't even have to be men, I guess, right? Peter Pan was kind of like a fairy, but he was a guy, right? No, it was a fucking girl that played a dude. Remember Peter Pan, the movie, baby?
I think that was the Broadway. No, that was the movie.
It was like Sammy Duncan or whatever, because she did a fucking Ritz endorsement. She was like the Ritz commercial, and she was Peter Pan. Remember?
Vaguely. That was
SVD, motherfucker!
Bruce Jingles gave you an SVD.
That's what that was?
Yeah.
I didn't hear it. I'm sorry, I was distracted.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
It was.
Let me hear it.
SVD, motherfucker!
Thanks, Bruce Jingles.
Yeah. All right. But anyway, we being, in the pro wrestling business, people look at us and say, well, you don't have to grow up. In fact, any kind of pro sports, for that matter, if you get paid to fucking play baseball, that's what you did when you were a kid, So from a certain perspective, they can say you didn't have to grow up. And that doesn't mean necessarily that outside of your job or even during your job, you could be a great businessman, whatever. People don't know that much about you when they judge you like that. But in a sense, yeah, you get paid for playing still. In fact, if you follow your dreams from when you were a kid, that could lead into a lot of stuff, not just sports. If you're a big comic book fan and then you get paid eventually to draw comic books, and then you're, surrounded by all these superheroes and stuff all the time, yeah, you're a big kid. You know what I mean? And so to that degree, we're going to use the term Peter Pan syndrome very loosely. Although I will have you know, I looked it up in the Wikipedia, and it's not listed as a mental disorder, so it's okay to use it. Let me go back to Arabian Brother. Sabu!
Sabu, motherfucker!
Oh, I gotta take him off mute. How do you get on mute? Hey, Sabu. Talk to me, brother. Sabu. Sabu. How come I can't hear him? Are you saying something?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, and now you are. What were you saying before? You talking shit about me?
Sabu, motherfucker!
No, I said, do you want me to say something about Michael Jackson?
No, not necessarily, but if you have a comment in mind, then yeah, let's start with that. I got Jerry Lynn on the line. I'm going to roll right into the fucking house. Go ahead, what you got, dude?
This is what I got. He die already. Be done with it. He's a pedophile.
Maybe not. Is that why you want them to be done with it? I mean, like, if he wasn't a pedophile, would you want them to carry on and still, like, celebrate his life as the top priority for several weeks? Or?
Overshadowing Farrah Fawcett's death. She was more important to me.
Yeah.
Hey, that's exactly how I feel. She had a great opportunity. Not that her dying was great, but there was a great opportunity there to bring awareness to colorectal cancer, and it was just completely
overshadowed by fucking Michael Jackson from the Molested Boys.
Right.
Yeah, it was a real touching morning when her passed away, and then bam, we never heard about it again.
Well, I don't care how good an artist you are. If you're a criminal, you're a criminal. Because Bill wasn't convicted of it. He didn't do it. You know.
Yeah, I know. I mean, a lot of people agree.
Back in '93, he paid some kid $20 million to shut up. Why did he do that? If it's not, he's hiding something.
But remember when that asshole in Pennsylvania sued me because he said I beat him up during the show? At first, he sued WWF, even though I wrestled for ECW. Anyway, they paid him. It didn't have anything to do with them. I wasn't, he thought that I wrestled for WWF because of that fucking Mr. Monday Night angle, and they paid him. We sued them. It happened at an ECW show. I was totally contracted with ECW, and they didn't want to look into the lawsuit because it was cheaper to just pay off than to take on all the legal fees and shit. That's a lot of money. He's got almost $500 million to protect. If he can pay $20 million to make it go away, I mean, you got to think maybe he could have been advised to do that. I don't know. Is that possible?
That's a different story. This is child, abuse.
Right. Right. I know. We just don't know if he did or not. I'm just saying. Okay, so you're saying that he shouldn't have paid it because he was going to be tagged as guilty, right?
If he was innocent, he shouldn't have paid it.
I agree. Let me say this real quick, and hold on a second, Jerry. Appreciate you. Wait, and everybody else. We got a bunch of calls, just like we always do, but hold on, motherfuckers. Let me get this out real quick, because I am an uncandid kind of guy. I'm uncandid, baby. Is that a real word? Candid? I don't know. Fuck. Yeah, but anyway, it is a real word. I know somebody very, very, very close to me who's waiting for her man to get out of prison, who's doing time for statutory rape, whatever the fuck you call it, for, fucking a little kid. And he confessed to it and then still says he didn't do it and says that he confessed because they had him scared into believing if he didn't confess and take like an 8-year sentence that he would go to court and get like 50 years, and he confessed. And I think, come on, dude. I mean, why would you plead, guilty if you didn't do it to something like that? But that's this guy's story, and I don't know. So do you think he's full of shit, Sabu? Because he might be.
Yeah, Michael Jackson has the money to buy the best lawyers in the world, and they couldn't have got him out of it. They did last time, but not the first time.
Yeah, it was twice, right?
I would not admit to something like that if I did not do it. I'd go to prison saying I didn't do it before I say I did it.
Right, and we both know that you said they got to be at least 14, right?
Come on.
I'm joking. Sabu's very fired up.
15, yeah, 14 would be fine.
Right. I'm just joking. Come on.
Okay.
All right. Hey, we have on the line with us, Sabu, the new F'n show from the old ECW by request, because someone in the chat room, someone take credit for that. Was that Mr. Tapass? Someone said, hey, get Jerry Lynn on. I said, dude, that's a good idea. Anyway, Jerry Lynn, welcome to RVD Radio.
Am I on?
You're on, dude.
You're on.
Awesome, awesome.
Right on, man. Are you doing good?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm actually outside. I was trimming some of the branches off a willow tree out here.
Okay.
That must mean the weather's nice, because when I think of
it is beautiful.
I think of that part of the country, I always think it's freezing, no matter what time of the year it is. I'm picturing snow on the ground and shit.
Oh, I'm not up there. I'm in Nashville.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I don't talk to Jerry a whole lot for everybody listening. I keep in touch with him, but Jerry, mostly, I mean, fuck, that was like 10 years ago when we were really wrestling a lot. I feel like I've changed so much. When I look back, I remember that's when I was eating a lot of pills. I was just a lot different. I wasn't really into self-growth so much as I was recently. And looking back, dude, that was probably maybe even a different RVD in the dressing room and stuff. I'll share this.
Oh, it was.
Let me share this story about how we met. Can I do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, fuck, it doesn't do shit for you. I'm the one that I was like a piece of shit in this story.
I remember it.
I passed Jerry on the airplane, and he was for some reason flying out of the town that I was living in at the time, which I don't even fucking know, but I think it was Orlando. But I saw Jerry. He was in the front of the plane. Hey, Jerry, hey, nice to meet you. Scotty Riggs told me a lot about you. I went to the back of the airplane, and Jerry came back and thought he'd talk to me by the time we were in the air, and I was like trying to eat cereal, making a mess because I was like so gimmicked up. He had to help feed me and stuff, and instantly bonded, huh?
Yeah, you couldn't open your crackers. I had to open them for you. And then the guy across the aisle kept leaning over and staring, and I gave him this look like, what? Hey,
so Jerry, I don't know if you heard, but Michael Jackson passed away.
No way.
Yeah, dude, he died like a week ago or 2 weeks ago or some shit. Yeah.
It reminded me of when...
Dude, a lot of people are fired up, like, fuck that guy, man. He was a pedophile and this and that. And I haven't really heard that much on TV about that, although I'm starting to. But for the first longest time, it was just like, like, all hail Michael Jackson, which, good for him. I think he's going to go down as immortal like Elvis. But, that's kind of tagged.
He was married to Elvis's daughter, too.
Ooh, he was married to Elvis's daughter, too. That's fun trivia fact thrown out there by my co-host, SVD.
SVD, motherfucker!
What do you think, JL? What are your feelings on the King of Pop, or whatever the fuck it's called?
Well, I agree with Sabu. If I didn't do something, there's no way a whole gang of cops could get me to cop to it. I'd rather go to prison knowing I didn't do it. I don't care. I think a lot of people that even defend him and say, no, he was just a kid inside. He was. A lot of those people, I don't know, man. I want to ask them, would they leave their little kids alone with Michael? Oh,
you
probably
wouldn't, right,
not.
Jerry?
I wouldn't. Hell no.
Fuck no.
And I'll say at the same time, out of all the shows I've seen and stuff, I saw Michael Jackson's Bad Tour, and it was probably production-wise the best show I've ever seen. But, the way you see a lot of these superstars who, become, millionaires 100 times over, it seems like they all lose their frickin' minds and turn into some sort of freak, which he slowly did over the years.
Right, but as far as the crazy lifestyle, I mean, I'm surprised whenever the public doesn't know that that's the way that celebrities live, because I'm a big fan of Hollywood history, and I'm always reading about, ever since there was the celebrity, there was the celebrity lifestyle, because way back when they first started doing movies, actors were considered, they were anti-Christian because they worked during the night and slept in the day. Ooh, and they would have sex with each other. They would drink during Prohibition and whatever, crazy shit. But a lot of them, they would be protected, and their image would be protected by the studio boss, so they'd be covered up. If people knew that James Dean was gay, you think he'd be the star that he was now? No.
Same with Rock Hudson.
Exactly, yeah. And Rudolph Valentino, the screen's like greatest lover. Yeah, and he was married to 2 lesbians, But anyway, the studios had total control over their image back then. Otherwise, you know, they would be looked at much the same way. You know, I think even my hero Charlie Chaplin, you know, he had like a 14-year-old girl. I think he just put her on ice until she was old enough. That's what. Yeah. Hey, Sabu, say hi to Jerry Lynn.
Hi, Jerry Lynn.
Hey, Sabu. Long time no see, huh?
Did you guys see each other at the ECW reunion gimmick show last week?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was great.
It was sold out, yeah.
It went really good.
Sold out. Awesome. Right on, man.
Log in to the chat room.
Shane Douglas didn't show up, though.
Why can't you log into the chat room?
I don't know. It says I'm logged in, but it just says logging in now.
What's
Oh,
happening,
yeah,
Jerry?
no, mine did that. I don't know. Hey,
Jerry, what's up?
Yeah. Hey, who? Who did you hey? Who did you hey, Sabu?
That's the Jerry.
Oh, okay. Because you can also say hi to Officer X. I'm going to let him through right here because Officer X needs to be on hand. Officer X, motherfucker.
Officer X, motherfucker!
How you doing?
Yeah.
I thought that was going to replace Bad Cop. Come on. One or the other, he can't have both.
Hey, you're taking up too much space on our soundbite board, Officer X. The boss just said so.
I'm important. Thanks for making me feel important.
I know you'd like that. I thought so.
I say we stick with the Bruce Jingles.
Yeah, Bruce Jingles is performing tonight in Oregon. Otherwise, he'd be on the show. But Officer X, I know you're listening. Sabu's trying to say hi to you. I don't know if you can hear him or not, but you're being very rude.
What's up, Sabu?
Not much. How are you?
Good, man. Good, you?
Good. I'm good.
Awesome, dude. That was the most boring hello ever. And I got Jerry Lynn on the line.
I was with Jerry Lynn's old tag team partner today, Rob.
Which, who's his old taxi partner? Is that the 123 kid?
No, Mr. Backlund.
Oh.
Jerry Lynn and Backlund were tag team partners? When?
Oh, that's right. We did one time. Was it one or two times? I can't remember. I think twice.
Wow.
Yeah, a couple of years ago.
Yeah. TNA, it was awesome. You never knew what to expect with Mr. Backlund. It was great watching the younger guys' faces when he would jump out of the ring and start going crazy. It was awesome.
He is unpredictable.
Yes.
Yeah, Bob Backlund is a very good friend of Officer X's, and he's probably got him signing somewhere real soon that he needs to plug, huh?
Yeah, we got him at Just Incredible's Icon of Wrestling Convention August 2nd in Connecticut, and then at the NWA Legends Convention in Charlotte on August 7th and 8th.
For real?
Me and Rob's going to be in Egypt at that time.
Dude,
that's
That
awesome.
is awesome, yeah. That's like the first week, right? Dude, we got so many fucking phone calls. Officer X, listen, dude, being a cop, that's a job you have to be an adult for, but also it's one of the main jobs that, like, when you're a kid, you kind of dream of being. At least that's what they use for their formula, you know. They say, well, you want to be a cowboy or a fireman or I think maybe a cop because that's almost like a real superhero or something. Do you look at that at all? Is being able to still be like a little kid? Because fuck, I mean, you got so much responsibility and shit. That kind of strikes me as the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's different. I mean, when you're a kid, I mean, it was something I wanted to do when I was a kid, and lots of other people do. But it's not what it's like anything else. It's like not what it appears to be. Like in your business, everyone thinks it's the greatest thing in the world to run and do your deal in the ring. They don't see the waiting room, the airports, the buses, the short payoffs, all the other stuff. Everyone sees the cop with the shiny uniforms, but they don't see you working on Christmas Eve. They don't see you getting spit on and fighting with people and all the foolishness. You know, it's real.
You let me sit on his lap and drive and play with the siren.
We'll do that later. Before the end of the show, we'll race down the street and turn the siren on for you, sir. But I mean,
you gonna do that tonight?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Awesome, man. Good call, Sabu. So, Officer X is gonna put the siren on and go down the street for us. I love it.
Oh my God.
We got that kind of pull in Massachusetts, baby.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Rob.
Officer X.
But
hey, Officer X, I know you're pretty disappointed that you couldn't be here yesterday for Michael Jackson's memorial at the Staples Center here in Los Angeles. But I'm sure you watched it all day on your TV, right?
No, I missed it. I had to water my lawn. It was that's the dumbest thing I ever heard of in my life. And I take Sonia's point that I think Farrah Fawcett was outshined by that idiot, and she should have received the tribute.
Yeah.
Right, which I know is exactly what Harry Slash wants to say too. What up, Harry Slash, motherfucker?
Yo, what up, people? What's going on, Van Dam Nation?
It's all good, man. You weren't at that show, that ECW show, so maybe you haven't seen Jerry Lynn in a while, huh?
About a year, give or take. What's up, Jerry?
Hey, how you doing?
All good, man. All good. Actually,
yeah.
No. Yeah, it was about last August last time I saw Jerry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Harry, we talked the other day about this. You know, it was a really sad, emotional morning when Farrah passed away, and then bam, Michael Jackson, and then it was all about Michael. It was like Ed McMahon got a couple days, Farrah got a couple hours, and Michael has, I don't know, the rest of the year marked off.
If not the next 10 years, I think he is the new Elvis. His record sales have jumped through the roof since he died, just like Elvis's did.
He's not no fucking Elvis.
No, he's not. I mean, personally, I own one CD by Michael Jackson. I own a lot of stuff by the Jackson 5. But other than Thriller, nothing he ever did really, like, thrilled me other than Thriller.
Never fucked the little boy.
Yeah, there's that too.
Little boy.
Sabu, I heard that the pants you wear in wrestling were inspired by Michael Jackson parachute pants.
Oh, that was Hammer. That was MC Hammer.
He's got the Peter Pan boots.
All right, so shit, out of everybody so far with, hey, baby, I got Sabu.
Seriously, fuck Michael Jackson.
Jerry Lynn, Officer X, Harris Slash. So far, they're all saying fuck Michael Jackson.
Well, here's my take on that. You know, there is the question that Michael Jackson may have died from a drug overdose. They're not sure until the toxicology comes in. Whatever it was, he volunteered. He put himself through that. Farrah Fawcett did not ask for cancer. That's the more tragic death.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
she's never raped nobody.
That too.
That we know, Rob.
Hey, how many of you guys did you guys have Farrah Fawcett posters when you were kids?
Still do.
Still do?
Yeah, I had to plastic coat it after a while.
No, I just had kids posters.
Yes, she was hot.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You know, like her. I heard her. What was her ex-husband's name? Ryan O'Neal. I heard him,
the guy from the $6 Million Man.
Her first husband was Lee Majors.
Oh yeah, Lee Majors.
Yeah, he was cool.
Right. Hey, who played Bigfoot in the $6 Million Man
Andre
series?
the Giant in the first episode and some other stuntman in the second.
It was Andre the Giant. Are you sure about that?
100%. I still have
it was. And you said it was Herman Munster the other day.
No, I didn't say Herman. I didn't say Herman Munster. This came from Bruce Jingles, and he said when we were filming RVD TV the other day, he said that it was the Lurch from the Addams Family.
No, it was definitely Andre the Giant, but in the second episode that had Bigfoot was the stunt double from the first episode.
And so neither one of them was Lurch. That motherfucker. No. Dude, I wish I could call him right now. Hey, I wonder if we can call him. He's probably on the stage. Dude, let's call him anyway. Hey, will you look up Bruce's number? We're going to call him, baby. He can be our first. Remember, I got that superpower to call. Which, by the way, Jerry Lynn, I appreciate you calling in. I hope. This is pretty much how the show goes. I don't know if you had a bunch of shit to do. I just want you to know.
I was going to say,
I appreciate you hanging out as long as you appreciate hanging out.
Can I leave for a half hour and call you back?
Dude, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. And make sure you plug anything, a website or anything you got if you got something to plug. And we want to talk about jobs where you grow up. Let me get that from you quick before you leave. I mean, do you think wrestling is a job where you get to, like, still be a kid? I relate this to Michael because everyone says, oh, he's just a kid, he didn't grow up. And a lot of people say when you're wrestling, you're up there, you're playing, and you get paid for it. And from a certain perspective, I agree. What do you think, JL, the new FA show?
I think it depends on each individual person, because I think some people grow up and some don't. Because I've seen it in regular jobs too, where you see people that will never grow up. It's like they're trying to keep living their high school years. So I just think it depends on each person. I don't really think it depends on your job.
Right. What else do you think is a job next to like being a clown? What else do you think is a prime example of a job where you don't have to grow up, you know, and you get to be a kid your whole fucking life and live by, you know, your rules?
Musician.
Oh yeah. I guess any form of entertainment.
We already said wrestling, baby. Any form of entertainment. All right. Okay, that's cool. Well, yeah, call us back then, JL. We're gonna hold you to it. We're gonna be hanging out here for an hour and a half. I got a whole bunch of phone calls and got other guests calling in. And right now, I'm gonna call Mr. Bruce Jingles and call him on the Bigfoot facts.
All right, cool.
He has a show in Oregon. Pretty here on the West Coast. I'm thinking his show ain't gonna start till like 10. He swears a lot. Talks about drinking alcohol, smoke.
It'd be kind of cool if he picks up on stage.
It'd be awesome, right? So he could drop my name and say, "Oh, Rob Van Dam's calling me. Sorry, everybody." It ain't looking that way.
Nope.
Oh man. How come there's no voicemail? Nothing. What happened?
He got mad about the Michael Jackson comments.
Dude,
Talked to Martian Boy the other day.
Oh wait, Nikki Starr's got a little
Martian Boy from ECW. Martian Boy.
Yeah, Martian Boy. Yeah, Tommy Beamer's buddy.
Yeah, I remember him. He's a cool dude. What's he up to?
Nothing. He's got a regular job and girlfriend and all that.
Oh, real life. Cool.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, he was also in the second ECW video game.
What? Martian Boy?
Yes, he was.
Are you serious?
Martian Boy was on the ECW video game?
The second one, yeah. He was on Anarchy Rules.
That's hilarious.
You know, so was a bunch of people.
Somos.
Well, all right. Fuck, dude, I got a bunch of calls, and I'm going to go to somebody and let them through. Let me see. Should we talk to a regular, talk to somebody new? Someone regular or someone new, baby?
Let's start out with some new blood.
Start out with some new blood, okay, because I got a bunch of calls here. And actually, I'm going to go, no, that guy's not new, maybe. Let's go to Cool J. Cool J. Cool J. What up, Cool J from Detroit?
Hey, what's up? How's it going, RVD?
Dude, is it not freezing in Detroit? It's got to be. Sabu, is it cold in Detroit? Hey, Sabu's on the line, by the way. Dude, you guys are neighbors. Cool J.
I just listened to a few days ago.
Well, I'm not surprised. Yeah, but it's pretty cool, yeah. But I just want to ask you a question about something, and it might be a long time, but I remember in January you made a return into the WWE and the Royal Rumble, and I just want to say this question. I don't know if you answered this, but does this mean that you are going to return in the WWE in a full wrestling all time, full wrestler all time?
Well, I appreciate that question, and the honest answer is that I do not know. I do not know. It's possible. I took a break, and a much-needed break, and I decided I was just going to listen to life and keep in touch with the guidance and come back when it felt like it was the right time. And so far, it's still not the right time. It has weighed on my mind a little bit. And as far as life delivering messages to you, okay, I get the message, because all day long, it's on my emails at home, and when I leave the house, I'm just blasted with everybody that sees me out in public. RVD, when are you coming back, man? Wrestling needs you. Come on, man. And, there's some unfinished business there. I could go back, and there's certain things that I would get out of it that would be good for me. But overall, man, it's so beautiful here in California, and I'm at home. I love being home. I get to spend time with my wife and wake up with her every day. And I think about it, if I went to WWE, I would be like in fucking Nova Scotia. I'd be in Topeka, Kansas. I'd be in fucking anywhere they want me to be. I'd be in Finland. Actually, the boys are on an 18-day tour right now because Dreamer texted me. I don't know where the fuck they're going, but I don't want that. I don't want to be in all those towns and live on the road. So if I do go back, either my priorities will change or you know, something crazy could happen. Maybe, I don't know, but I'll tell you this. If I got to that point, I would have to also consider, at the risk of maybe being seen as a lesser star, maybe wrestling in front of smaller crowds, I'd have to also look at that other one, that TNA. So I do want to hear from the fans what they think about that between TNA and WWE, because personally, I think WWE is where it's at. What I get is exposure. I want the world to see me for my time. I'm going to be on that big of a stage with WWE if I was going to do that. And, baby, I don't want you to worry because I still want to be home with you.
Okay, that's good.
As long as that's cool with you.
That's with me.
She seems very, very excited about it, guys. So I don't know, dude. I don't know. We'll see, man. I know that I like to keep those doors open, but I don't want to go through them yet. Cool, Jay?
Yeah. And I have one more question for you. Just one more question for you. And I just
okay.
want to say is that I see that TNA, they are succeeding a little bit and they're growing, but do you think that TNA can become big as the WWE?
I don't see it, dude. I don't see it happening at all. But you never know. Like, you never know what life is going to present. You know, it could be something crazy that happens. Somebody major could buy it. Who the fuck knows? Nobody thought WCW would come up and beat WWE like it was. So definitely can't see it. And no, I wouldn't bet on it. You know, but I hope for them that they continue to grow, and I hope for the business as well. So thanks for your call, Cool J. All right, dude, thanks for your call. Cool J.
Thank you, RVD. RVD, I'll still support you, man.
All right.
All right, thank you. All right.
What a gentleman that was, baby. All right, listen. Singapore. No, look, it says do not pick up. They're just listening.
My bad.
What else?
Okay. That one.
That's Officer X. We already got him, dude. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let's go, while we're on the wrestling subject, let's go to Taylor from Atlanta. Which Taylor, we may have talked to him before. He may be new. I don't know. Taylor from Atlanta, what's up?
What's up, RVD? This is the first time I talked on your show. I only found out yesterday.
Dude, that's awesome. It's the first time you've been on my show since yesterday?
Yesterday. Today's the first time.
Oh, okay. Awesome, dude. We're glad to have you on RVD Radio. I'm glad you called in, man. We like to change it up and mix it up, man. That's awesome. You're also, hey, just so you know, you're also on the line. Don't be too nervous, but you're on the line with Sabu. Sabu.
Really?
How does that make you feel?
It feels awesome. I've been wanting to talk ever since my brother got me into wrestling back in 2006. I've been following with it all. I've been to independent circuit events. I've been everywhere in my area, basically, virtually.
Right on. And your area is at Atlanta, Georgia.
Right.
The deep fucking South.
In
Charlotte.
You know Ray Traylor, right?
Ray, yes, I do.
I'm
Absolutely.
from his area.
Cobb County.
Paulding County, actually.
Oh, my God. But he was the Cobb County security guard. Everybody knows that. Dude, so you have a question about wrestling?
Of course, Rob.
What you got?
Of course, Sabu.
Oh, cool. What you got?
The first one's for Sabu. If you were offered a contract with WWE, TNA, or Ring of Honor, who would you wrestle for first?
If we're talking about money, WWE. If we're talking about being relaxed and having a good time, TNA.
Sabu, motherfucker!
That's it.
So,
Ring of Honor, no. Ring of Honor.
I like that laugh.
All right.
So, I have another question for RVD.
For me, right? For me. Okay,
Of
what's
course, that's one reason why I called into the show, Rob.
Dude, that's so awesome. It's my show, too.
That's awesome.
RVD, motherfucker!
All right. If you were in TNA, and if you were in TNA, would you be in the frontline side or the main event Mafia?
What?
Huh?
We don't watch
Motherfucker,
that.
say what?
What have you been smoking?
Who stole the fucking dope?
That's my turn to turn the siren on.
I don't give a fuck.
That rate's a siren.
What, you got the siren?
Hold on, I gotta go back out to the car. Hold on, I'm gonna go out.
Why are you bringing up the siren when you're still getting your donuts?
Keep that fucking guy in the line.
That was kind of funny. Officer X don't eat donuts, man.
I won't.
Answer the question, Rob.
All right, Taylor, I don't know, dude. I don't really want to be in either one of those, but, I don't know. I guess maybe main event because I don't know what the other one is, and because Booker T's there and he's my homie. Awesome. All right, cool, dude. I'm going to go on to another caller, but go ahead.
All right, thanks, Rob.
Yeah, and feel free to listen in to the rest of the show on the computer or on the phone, however the fuck you do it. I'm going to go to Eddie from New York. What's up, Eddie from New York?
What's up, Rob? How you doing, man?
Eddie, I'm doing awesome. Very good.
Yeah, I got a brother of mine down in L.A., too. He's in a band called Smile of the Trenches. He probably met you a couple of times.
They did what next to me?
Well, I was going to say, when Michael Jackson died, I graduated on that day.
Michael Jackson died?
I'm like, yeah, I know. I don't care. He's not Paul McCartney. He's not a legend. I don't think he's a legend.
Well, of all the names.
Dude, I am soundbite happy tonight. It's just...
Hey, Sabu.
Thanks for popping, Harry.
Hey, Sabu, guess what?
What?
Sabu.
I'm Middle Eastern.
Okay.
Sabu, how's that make you feel?
How
does that make you feel?
I won't hold it against him.
Where are you from in the Middle East? I thought you were from Albany, New York.
Palestine. I'm from Palestine.
Assalamu alaikum.
Ahlan Abu Rajal.
Sabu, motherfucker!
Okay, I gotta ask a serious question right now. Okay, my dream match would be one about the economy and one about wrestling. My dream match would be Sting versus The Undertaker, or The Undertaker versus U2 at WrestleMania. What would be better?
Hey, was I supposed to be listening to that? Let me hear that again.
Okay.
Oh, I was distracted.
Sting or Undertaker?
Oh, there's the siren.
The Undertaker versus Sting.
Officer X, motherfucker!
Okay, The Undertaker versus Sting, or you and Sabu versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Sabu, take that for me. Tag, brother, tag.
A handicap match?
Would I want that match? No.
What do you guys think about The Undertaker? I think he's amazing.
I think he's dead. Hold on a second, Eddie. I got to put over the siren. It's a rare, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to have a cop hit a siren for me.
Do it as many times as you want. I'll be here for a while.
Okay, hold on a sec. Dude, let it rip, Officer X.
Hey, Rob, this is Demos.
Yeah,
the producer, and I just wanted to let the multitude of fans that can't get into your chat right now, if they refresh, they can get back into the chat. That was my fault. You can blame it all on me. My apologies. Just have them refresh, and they can get back into chat.
Demos. You fucked
all right.
up. Okay, cool.
I did. Totally. All right. I'm gonna mute myself again. Have a good show.
All right. As we mentioned,
And can I do another?
Blog Talk Radio producer Nikki Starr is not with us today, so taking her place is Demos. He's not our regular guy, and apparently he is fucking up. Sabu, he fucked you up earlier too, huh?
Yep.
All right. So I guess Undertaker versus Sting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that one of my choices? I got it. Thanks for
Sting, me and you versus Undertaker and Sting.
Is that what you want to do?
No, I'm just saying that's what the question was. I don't want to do that.
Dude, I changed the question.
Sting,
I got a better match.
What's the match, Harry Slash? We're talking a little bit about wrestling tonight because
it's very rare. Okay, the dream match would be Booker T versus Mr. T versus E.T.
I like it. Yeah. Isn't there a guy named T Money, or is that G Money? I don't know. Fuck. I don't know. Hey, so Blog Talk Radio producer Nikki is in the chat room, and she's telling Sonia to sign back in, but Sonia has left the studio for the moment. But we're carrying on, man. That's what we do. It's show business. I know what's going on in the chat room. Anybody listening? Whatever, dude. Said the ball's going. I'm just joking. They're fixing it up. They're hooking it up. Sabu, Harry Slash. We got some other people calling it too, but right now I'm going to go to Heather and Bobby and Heather is what it says here. I'm not really sure. Is that really what's going on, Bobby? Are you with Heather and Heather?
Yeah.
From Battle Creek, fucking Michigan?
Yep.
Oh my God! Rob Van Dam's from Battle Creek, Michigan.
I know, you went to Penfield.
Fucking A. Do I know you?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I thought you might have been some of Kit Lykins people because Kit Lykins is supposed to be calling tonight. I don't know if he will remember or not, but we may hear from him. And he's the Sabu. You remember Kit Lykins?
Yep.
That's your karate coach, right?
Yeah. He was my kickboxing coach. Dude, my switchboard. What the hell? I just lost my switchboard. I guess we're talking shit. That's cool, man. Who needs it? Cool. So, what's up with Heather and Heather? Is that a wife and daughter? You named the daughter after the wife?
Nope, it's friends.
They're both friends?
Yeah.
Sweet. Good for you, Bobby. Impressive. Cool, dude. All right, well, hey, thanks for calling from Battle Creek. I do believe you are a first-time caller, and I wonder if you happen to bring a question to the shizzo.
Yeah, I was wondering, when you used to wrestle, I was wondering how much money you made.
Tons of money. Tons and tons and tons of money, but not worth the amount of time that I put in towards it. Just talking to Officer X about this the other day, and figuring out, I don't know, 250 days on the road at least when I was with the WWE, and then dividing that on what you get per day. And figure these days are 24-hour days too, and wham, you know what? Wow, dude, you really got to love it. You got to do it because you love it, you know. But it has afforded me a pretty good Van Damme lifestyle complete with a Casa de Van Damme, with a Van Damme-nasium, and all the luxuries above, you know, so pretty good. In fact, currently, I still get a large percentage of income from wrestling overseas, like with this AWR and with this upcoming trip to Egypt that Sabu and I are supposed to be going on, although I will plug that more when the money is in the bank.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he took that for an answer. That's a pretty good way to avoid picking some numbers, huh? But Sabu will tell you exactly what he makes right now on the spot. That's cool.
I don't make shit.
I watch wrestling.
I do it because I love to do it.
Hey, where in Battle Creek are you? Bobby, put Heather on.
Imperial City.
Put Heather on, dude. I want to talk to Heather.
All right.
Hey.
Hi, Heather.
Hi.
Hey, where are you at in Battle Creek? What part of the city? Dude.
Like the Harbor Creek School District?
Yeah, I know where Harper Creek School District is. Is that where the other Heather goes?
Yeah. She went to the bathroom, though.
Aha. Officer X, I need your official police skills here, and I need to know if
Tell me.
Does this other Heather really exist? Is she really in the bathroom? Because he'll sniff it out right away. He's Officer X. I don't know why you were on mute, but I need you, buddy.
Okay, hold on. You there, buddy?
Yep.
Hold on. I just found a new fucking button on this thing. Hold on.
Bobby and Heather and an alleged another Heather. But
yeah,
this Heather sounds, to be honest,
she's full of shit.
You think so? This Heather sounds really honest, though. Listen to her for a second. Heather, how do you feel about Michael Jackson dying?
He was a really good guy. I didn't want him to die.
How old are you?
I don't want anybody to die. Well, I guess that's not true. Oh, my God.
Carter.
Well,
how old is she?
How old are you, Heather?
I'm almost 21.
Wow, sounds good.
Who's the coolest guy to ever come out of Battle Creek, Michigan?
RVD,
Michael
baby.
Jackson? Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
RVD, motherfucker!
It's okay. She's almost 21. You can use that language in front of her. Dude, that's so cool. Hey, so am I like a legend in Battle Creek? Do people like know and say, wow, RVD actually like went to this school and ate at this place here and worked out here and got his porn here? I didn't get porn. I was a kid. I'm sorry. Never mind. Scratch the whole question.
Hey, now, would you rape somebody and kill him or just kill him?
It depends on the order.
What it look like? Ugly kill first.
So, Heather, we're talking about Michael Jackson because he died. What do you think about the possibility that he could have been a pedophile? Is that, you think, no way, or maybe?
I'll get you another car.
Heather.
Talk to Bobby. Bobby really wants to talk to you.
Okay, let's put Bobby back on. We still haven't heard from the other Heather, by the way, the other alleged Heather.
Hello?
I think we can head over there and put the other one on hold.
Hey, I think we're getting Officer X's.
No, I'm here. I gotta go to this fucking stupid asshole nonsense, though.
Call us from the location.
No, bro, this don't sound like a good one. I'll call you after if I get this works out. See you later, guys.
All right, take care of your shit.
Word. Peace.
That's fucking crazy. Dude, that's fucking nuts, man. Officer X says this one don't look good. That's bad.
RVD.
Hey, what up, Bobby?
What's up? How do you feel about Michael Jackson dying?
You know, it's a shame. You know, I feel sorry for him and, of course, his family, you know, and I'm amazed at how much it's impacted the entire world. I mean, it's all over my news because the memorial was up the street at the Staples Center, and it's like people flew in from all over the world that didn't even have a ticket to get inside. Crazy people, in my opinion, flew from all over the world just to stand outside the Staples Center, and I saw them being interviewed on the news saying, I just had to be here to say goodbye. And they dressed like him and stuff, and wow, I mean, you know, I'm all for fan support, but holy cow, you know, that's just a lot of effort, you know, and I'm not exactly sure what the payoff is for those people other than, I guess, just being there for a moment in history, I guess. You know, maybe it's like being at the inauguration. You can tell people, fuck yeah, I was there. I don't know. Bobby, is the other Heather still in the bathroom? Bobby.
No.
Okay. All right, dude. Well, listen, thanks for calling. I'm gonna go on because you're a little slow on the take. You're distracted by Heather, and I don't blame you. I would be too, dude. All right, so Harry Slash.
Yo.
Michael Jackson. He only thrilled you with Thriller.
Yeah, I'm not really into the pop thing. I mean, I respect what he did as a musician, but Also, the whole possible pedophile thing kind of turned me off to him.
Yeah, but Bruce Springsteen sings about, hey, little girl, is your daddy home? I got a burning desire. And I think he's talking about a little girl that he wants to fuck.
No, that's just a Jersey expression for a chick.
You Jersey boys are crazy.
No,
David from L.A., welcome to RVD Radio.
Hey, I'm from the right side of the river.
What's going on? You're from Los Angeles? The 323?
East Los Angeles, man. I'm just here at work, just bored, ready to get out.
No shit. Right on, man. Well, I'm not far from you in Los Angeles, too. The place to be, my favorite place, the only place that I can imagine living. Otherwise, I'd live somewhere else.
So one question, man. How's your wife? I know she's been sick. Hope she's doing good.
You know what? She is doing amazing, but since you asked me, I'm going to go find her because she's not in the studio. And here we go. Hey, baby, David wanted to know how you're doing and how you're feeling.
I'm feeling great, David. Thank you very much for asking. I'm
Yeah,
doing
that's good.
Very short answer, but she means it.
No, really. It's like I'm working out all the time. I'm kicking ass. I don't know if you saw that on RVD TV, but yeah, I feel amazing. I feel healthy and alive, and that is just priceless.
And she looks fucking stunning. I'm a very lucky guy, and she's ready to go. She's ready to go, and I gotta keep up with her now because she's adding time and travel to all my international trips because she wants to see the world more. And I gotta say, all right, cool, let's do it. Because normally I'm like, oh man, I gotta be away from home. It's all good, man. That's a good question. Thanks for.
I'm forcing you to enjoy life. Oh my God.
Sabu.
And Sabu, how's Sabu? I know he's been wrestling. I heard he how you call it? Hurt his back and everything.
What's that?
I heard that Sabu hurt his back, or he canceled some few shows.
Yes, that's right.
That's right.
Is that right? You hurt your back and canceled some shows, Sabu?
Yes.
Recently? Are you hurt right now?
No, I'm hurting, but not bad. That was 2 years ago, though.
Okay. All right, well, you might want to mention that, you know, so he's good now. He eats pain for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Well Dave, his uncle will let me eat.
How is he to enter the wrestling? Like, what school is it better? Like, do you know any schools to, if I want to join wrestling, if I want to try that thing out? And
are you in LA?
Yeah, I'm in LA.
Well, Jesse Hernandez got a good school.
Yeah. Yep, he's out in San Bernardino, Jesse Hernandez. He's got a good school. Good. That's where I filmed the RVD TV episode with Ultimate Warrior, which I don't know if you've seen it or not, but it's possible that you might have heard my soundbite from it.
Your destination is RVD TV and RobVanDam.com.
I don't know why there's like a 3-second delay when I hit these sound bites and shit. It's not cool, man.
That's good.
Let's see.
That's good.
Hit it now.
That's right, Daddy.
All right.
Hey, Fonzie, yeah.
Fonzie.
Best manager from all time. That's it.
No shit, man. And I'm sure we'll be hearing from him anytime now. He usually calls in during the second half of the show, so stay tuned. Keep listening to it, dude. And awesome. Let me get your thoughts real quick on Michael Jackson. You said you're in East L.A. Dude, you're probably right down there, smack in the middle of all the, the streets were closed off yesterday. Fucking, there was 1.6 million people registered to try to win tickets to Michael Jackson's memorial. And only, I think, 9,000 winners, and somehow they got a total of 17,000 people in there. Crazy, crazy shit. How far away from all the madness were you, Dave?
All right, I'm right here at the Wilshire area. Like, have you heard of the Wilshire Plaza?
Dude, I know L.A. I know when I think of Wilshire, East L.A., I think, but you're gonna be But you're going to be east of the 110, huh? Because I want to think of the Ambassador Hotel where the Coconut Grove used to be. Yeah, that was the shit.
Yeah, I think about it. I wasn't that much into Michael Jackson, but good music, some good, some okay, but he passed away, and probably people say Michael Jackson. He overdosed, or he was just tired of his life.
I don't know if he was tired. I really don't think
I'm tired of his life, that's for sure.
You are, Sabu?
Yeah, I'm tired of Michael Jackson's life.
Oh.
I already know the fucker.
You know, one thing, though, like when people said this with Eddie, it's funny because we did an episode a couple of weeks ago about being remembered, you know, leaving your image behind, impacting the world, and then bam, Michael Jackson died, and fuck, we're seeing exactly how.
The bottom fucking line is he's a fucking criminal.
That's it.
Why are they praising a pedophile?
Criminal.
Why would you praise a pedophile?
I think it's because he wasn't proven guilty.
But he gave some kid $20 million 10 years ago or 15 years ago to shut his mouth. If he didn't do it, he wouldn't have done that. He would have went to his grave saying, I didn't do it.
Probably so.
Whatever. You know, I believe he did it. He's a fruit, and that's the way I believe it.
That's it.
Yeah, but Sabu, are you saying if you had Emmanuel Lewis spend the night in your house, you wouldn't want to touch him?
I would touch him, and then I'd own up to it.
You're sick. Hey, Sabu, I got Scotty Too Fucking Hotty on the line. What up, Scotty Too Hotty?
What you doing, RVD?
Dude, you called into RVD Radio. That's so awesome.
Man, Sabu, RVD, and Scotty Too Hotty all at the same time. I feel like we're in Ireland again.
No shit. Dude.
In the back of the bus.
I pack him in on RVD Radio, man. I pack him in. Yeah. We also got Harry Slash, but you don't know Harry. Or do you know Harry? Harry probably knows you. Harry, tell us about the time that you were backstage and you did a signing with Scotty to smoke potty, but he doesn't remember.
I think I did meet him when we did that ECW crossover stuff, back when ECW was running.
There you go, man. Do the worm. Everybody do the worm. Scotty Too Hotty, man. What the fuck? Where you at? In Maryland? Something like that?
I'm in Florida. I'm in Orlando, man. I'm right by the Florida Mall, your old stomping grounds, dude.
Yeah, I used to live there. I used to live in Orlando, but I'm in California and I'm happy. Hey, I don't know if you heard or not, but Michael Jackson passed away.
I heard that a couple times.
Yeah. So how do you feel about it?
I think, it's sad, man. I mean, the guy is an icon no matter what, no matter what you think of him. He is an icon. He's probably the most famous person on the planet.
He's a fucking criminal. There should be.
There's nothing like that penis breath.
Yeah, penis breath too. I guarantee it.
Yeah. All right, but Scotty Too Hotty, I'm here in L.A. where he lives. I rode by his house on accident a few days ago when I was filming some RVD TV, and bam, and then I went by the star on the Walk of Fame. Couldn't help but notice something was going on. It was madness. And, I don't know if it's as crazy everywhere else, if it's like that in Florida like it is here, but it's all over our news. For the longest time, the radio stations just played Michael Jackson like 24/7. I think that's awesome that somebody could reach that level of, like, immortality because you're way bigger than flesh and bones at that point. But, that you can't ignore the fact that, he might have fucked little kids. I don't know if he did or not. Sabu's convinced that he did, and some people are just, don't want to think about it, which I think is the majority, but other people defend it, and they say, fuck it, it shouldn't matter because we're worshiping him for what he did, how he affects culture in the world.
I agree, worship his talent, but don't worship the man. That man was a criminal. His
criminal.
Scotty,
smoke potty. What do you think, dude?
Yeah, I don't know. Like you said, Rob, it's a might. You say that the guy might have You know, I mean, what would you do in his shoes? I don't know. You know, I'm not a fan of his. I have a couple songs, but I'm not a huge fan, so I'm not defending him for that reason. I'm just saying we don't know for sure that he did it. You know?
We don't know for sure, right? And so I think that's, you know, good that he makes people happy and affects them in a positive way. I heard that the Worm was inspired by Michael Jackson.
No, but the moonwalk was. Yeah, I think he stole my moonwalk.
Of course, the moonwalk was. Huge, huge. All right. So he had the Peter Pan syndrome. He couldn't grow up, or refused to grow up, or didn't grow up, or whatever. How about fucking? I'm reading the chat room at the same time. Bam, bam. It's not how you spell Lykin, but that's cool. Actually, that's a good guess. Scotty, Too Hotty. When I call it Slug Potty, by the way, it's just because it's fun. Scotty does not endorse cannabis consumption. Scotty. So Michael Jackson said that he never grew up because he never had a childhood, so he lived his childhood as an adult. Do you think that we as pro wrestlers live our childhood as adults too?
Maybe to some degree, I guess.
To some degree. There's a lot of jobs like that, like in pro sports, or it was suggested maybe anywhere, even in entertainment, that it's fucking still getting paid to play. You think so?
Yeah. But you get paid to play, but that don't mean you get paid to molest somebody.
That's off limits?
Deny that. That's the bottom line. He was a criminal.
Criminal? All right. Maybe.
He had Mickey Mouse tattooed on his dick. What I heard.
All right. Hey, I got Kit Lykins on the line, who I'm going to let through. Kit Lykins, for everybody who doesn't know, is calling from Battle Creek, Michigan. Oh my God, what a coincidence! 2 callers from Battle Creek, Michigan. And Kit was my original kickboxing coach way back in the day when I was a little kid. Actually, I wasn't that little, but, you know, I was like, 18, 16, whatever the fuck age you are when you're that age. And anyway, he's called in, and I only see him like once every couple years or whatever the fuck I roll through Battle Creek. But I called him and said, dude, why don't you call my radio show? So, Kit, welcome to RVD Radio.
Hey, glad to be here, man. I just listen in. I'm not, you know how I am. I'm an old fuddy from nowhere down here. Actually, that's not true. I got a bunch of shit happening I was telling you about, and I'm so looking forward to what you're doing. And for those
I'm going to give you a chance. Yeah, I'm going to give you a chance to tell everybody everything that you want to tell them about what you got going on. Also on the line, we got some outstanding fucking talent. We got Scotty, Too Hotty. We got fucking Sabu. And I still got Harry Slash off mute for some reason. Harry, I don't know what the deal is. I usually mute you. I think I like you laughing, though. Do you laugh like that when you're on mute every week?
Yeah, but, you know, you're letting me talk, so I'm throwing in my 2 cents worth. Usually I got to, like, send you a text message and say, unblock me, motherfucker.
I like that. So, so Kit, man, what the fuck, dude? You had asked, you know, when you're on the radio, you know, what it's okay to talk about. I talk about anything, you know. I don't care if you got any stories you want to share about me or whatever.
Oh, my
It's
God.
all good. But we do have a topic. Okay. We're talking about Michael. Everybody's talking about Michael, you know, and we can't pass it by. It's a huge subject, especially here in Los Angeles with Michael's memorial. It's all over the news 24/7, and it's in my face, you know. And I say, you know, I mean, I respect the fact that he reached that level of stardom, like a constellation. Like, dude, that star is going to take a long time to burn out. I think all of us, especially entertainers, reach for that. I did a show a couple of weeks ago about leaving your image behind and trying to impact culture and how important it is to be remembered. That motherfucker's going to be remembered for a long time. But, as Sabu points out, he might have fucked little kids. What do you think, Kit?
I agree with everything that you said. I couldn't have said it more eloquently. Hey, only in America can you start out a young black boy and end up a rich white woman. Only in America. And but at the same time, man, I grew up loving Michael Jackson. I wanted to be him. I used to sing in the mirror because we were the same age.
No shit.
So, yeah, we're exactly the same age. So I lived the whole Michael Jackson experience, and I got to see him in the clubs. In Battle Creek, there's an old ghetto club called the El Dorado, and Michael Jackson, with his band, the Jackson 5, before they actually released their first song, came through Battle Creek and Kalamazoo and a bunch of those places with no more shanties so that they could get some real, actual live experience. So I got to see them before their first record even. So.
And did Michael at any time touch you in your no-nos?
No, I was too young. He was into music at that time. Plus, Dave was only there for a little while. There was a couple of other.
Just because you're hung like a moose doesn't mean you got to do porn.
Okay, yeah, well, I don't know you, but thank you very much.
I got a question for the caller. Don't hang up yet.
Wait, this is Kit Lykins that you're talking to, Mr. Harry Slash.
Kit, back
Kit's a kickboxer, by the way. He was back in, what was it? Was it PKA, Kit?
Well, I'm still a world champion, but my first world title was the PKA title way back in the day, and I'm the only American to ever win the Emperor's Cup. It's now called K1, but back in the day it was bare knuckle, there was no gloves. And I was at the first 8 UFCs. I was a think tank member for the organization to help invent the rules for the Ultimate Fighting Championship. And the first 6 UFC champions that were actually UFC champions, they were World Karate Council submission champions. We had Frank Shamrock, Dan Severn, Don Fry, and myself were the first 4 MMA champions in the United States.
Sweet. There you go. UFC. All right, dude. Well, hey, what's your question for him, Harry?
Hey, what club did you say you saw the Jackson 5 at?
It was called the El Dorado.
Was that part of the Motown circuit, what they nicknamed the Chitlin circuit?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
I don't really remember, but my buddy, here's the thing. My coach is named Dave Thatch, and I've been with him since I was 8 years old as a boxer. Well, he's black, and he used to take me everywhere with him. So I got to go down there to see the Jackson 5 only because it was a kid band, and he wanted me to see them. He said they were awesome, so we just done a boxing show. So after the show at the youth building, we went down there to see them, and it was, I thought they were great, but I had no idea they would be like they are, of course.
Oh, that must have been an awesome show.
Awesome. Hey, Scotty F'n Hotty, did I ever tell you what the song Paradise means?
Yeah, we talked about that, right?
Yes, we talked about it, and then you downloaded it on your iPod or whatever, and then you text me it because it's an inside joke we have.
Yeah, that's right.
Paradise. Sonia, you look like you're going somewhere.
I am going somewhere. I have to leave everyone tonight.
Listen, this is the first I've heard of this. I had no idea she was going to be taken off in the middle of the show.
Nuh-uh. He's so full of it.
I know.
Hey, Tanya, this is Kit. I'm so glad that you're better. I haven't
thank you so much.
Since Rob received that Lifetime Achievement Award was the last time I seen you. And
yeah, that's been a while.
I spoke with you since your incident, man. I'm so glad you're better. Before you take off, I just wanted to say that.
Thank you.
Yeah, we've been through quite a bit since that award, which hangs in my game room on my wall of outstanding, phenomenal achievements of RVD.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the first of many, many, many more to come.
Yeah.
How about a Golden Globe or one of them Hollywood type ones? That'll be next, right?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
I don't know what the actual awards for the best of the best are, but.
Well, baby, so she's leaving right now, so that means that I will be alone in the studio for the rest of the show. But I got all my friends on the line. Matter of fact, a lot of them are going, what the fuck am I doing waiting on the line while he's talking to everybody else? So baby, you're going to have to say no.
Bye, baby.
There you go. Fuck. That's how we close the show, kid. It's cute. She says bye, baby, and I hang up. Awesome. So, okay, we got Michael, Kit, dude, we were talking about, leave who hanging, baby? Did I leave hanging?
Nobody.
Uh-oh. Love you. Be careful. Okay. She's distracting me, but she gets all the attention because she's my priority, even on live fucking radio. Of course. So, Michael Jackson, and we're talking about, he didn't get to grow up, though. Is that, there's a lot of jobs, though, where you really don't grow up, or you can't, or you're
Michael Jackson.
What's that?
Poor Michael Jackson. He didn't get to grow up. Poor him.
Sabu feels like Jackson was just a child molester, and he should be viewed as such.
I don't deny his talent, but that'll make him not a criminal.
Oh, exactly.
I think a lot of people that defend him would not leave their kids alone with Michael. I think that's, I believe that. I would love to have somebody call in that says I would have no problem leaving my 6-year-old alone with Michael. Fuck it, spend the night in his house for the day. I got no problem with that.
I could probably count on one hand, Rob, the adults that I would leave my kids home alone with. You know, at the same time.
There you go. There you go. And it's obviously someone really close to you, like a grandma or someone.
Right.
My daughter, shit. Even myself, when she was a baby girl, she goes, "Daddy, wipe my butt," and I about freaked the fuck out. I was like, "No, Daddy can't touch you there." Like, here's the toilet paper. She goes, "I can't. Mommy does it." I was like, "Mommy's mommy, Daddy's daddy. Any guy ever touches there, you tell Daddy, because Daddy can't even touch you there. You get it?" She goes, "Wipe my butt, Daddy." I was like, No. Said, "You tell anybody that Daddy did not wipe your butt." It freaked me out when she approached me with that, you know. But every father's got their moment, I'm sure. That was mine, man. It woke me the hell up. But I would never leave my daughter alone with anyone. Because, look, a Catholic priest, and I'm not even, let's not to get away from Michael, but, the people that are the most sacred people that you're supposed to be able to trust are the ones that are in a position to violate that trust. So just because Michael's got all that money and everything don't mean I'd want him with my 7-year-old son alone and sleeping in the same bed buck naked. What is wrong with that picture?
Dude, I love it when a priest or a cop or a teacher gets busted because they're taking advantage of their position. I don't want them to get busted because of the fact that means it happened. It already happened. I just love that it gets exposed because it makes people smarten up and realize, that we're all fucking individuals. Just because this is a teacher doesn't mean that that's somebody necessarily that's not going to fuck a kid or even kill a kid. I've seen on the news. Some teacher sat on a kid, he couldn't breathe, and she killed him and then did no time and got 6 months suspension. I saw that on headline news when I was filming my movie. I was fucking, it was on the news every day. Crazy. People got to think for themselves, though, and, people feel a little too safe, I think, out there just by trusting people that you shouldn't trust, like the government, for instance. So, yeah, Scotty Too Hotty, did you ever wipe your kid's ass?
Yeah. But to a certain age,
What's that?
I said to a certain age,
Oh,
I mean, I don't know what the age is, but...
Until she was 17?
Yeah.
Until she was 17.
I was 17.
That's fucked up. That took me a minute to hear. That's fucked up. That wasn't funny. How come nobody's laughing? Okay. So, dude, what was I going to say? I fucking lost. I don't have any kids. I'm not a parent, but I always say if I did have a kid, especially a girl, girls are just more vulnerable than boys. And they kind of tug my heart in a different way, and if I had a kid, I imagine it being like a little girl, and that girl would be so weird because I'd have her homeschooled, I'd have her on a leash 24 hours a day. I wouldn't trust, her being out of my sight. I can't even imagine what it must be like, just the stress and pressure of having one more person to worry about, think about, and protect, especially one that's so vulnerable and apparently, according to the news, so desired. Apparently, according to the news, little fucking tiny little girls are hot.
Yeah, according to the news. That's the thing. I always question that, Rob. It's like, is it really that much worse now than it was when we were kids, or is it just that we have 24-hour news coverage on 15 different channels now, and that's all they friggin' talk about?
I think it's worse.
For the last 100 years, a little priest in a little parish somewhere in the middle of nowhere was getting run out of town, but there was no big stories about it,
Right. It was all covered up.
I'm sure that does. Yeah, of course.
Now a kid getting diddled equals ratings, so they talk about it for 24 hours,
It's it's the Catholic, the priest, and everybody. Now, look, everybody knows Michael's an entertainer, so naturally he's around men who like other men and women who like other women and all those things, right? Which, hey, whatever. But he had a lot of other psychological issues that were really deep because, look at, I've been hearing all these people who worship him right now over the last week, right? And like I said, I love this music, man. I grew up with it, and, you know, I idolized him, and I wanted to be him when I was 9, 10, 11. You know, I was jealous as hell in one sense, you know. But at the same time, he, as an adult, you know, he switched up, man. He had a lot of things going on, and he did not. I've heard these things that he had this skin cancer and all this shit. What is people trying to say? What is that? He went to Sweden or somewhere. I read that this doctor over there had done this technique, you know, to bleach his skin, so to speak. And that makes sense because sickle cell anemia and all those things, they leave spots, you know, and it's not a smooth, natural thing to be your skin to change its color, you know, so evenly. You know, it would be blotchy and that sort of thing.
So you would not wipe Michael Jackson's ass?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No. I sure would like to have some of his money.
No shit. That's what I was thinking. You know, if he's got, you know, $500 million to protect, you know, what's a few million to pay off somebody to shut up and get out of your life, right?
Hey, you could cornhole 700,000 kids and pay them all off. You know, the thing is, when all those things are going on about that children, you know, it disgusted me. You know, it really did. You know? Yeah. I just thought that was, you know, ooh. Look, I like young girls. I'm serious. Not young, but you know what I'm saying. I can't help it. Young women are beautiful, and they're supposed to be that way. But they got to be old enough to at least look like they're 18 before I'll even look. And if I know the girl's 14 or 15, I would never look at her, truly. When I was younger, I would have looked and thought dirty shit, but I don't do that anymore because I'm smarter. I don't even work that direction.
Okay, so Macaulay
Cock, a beautiful young girl.
Emmanuel Lewis.
Parents, right? Nah, he's too short, too black.
Macaulay Cock in.
Nah, those things don't do it for me, man.
That's
gotta
good.
be a lady, you know.
Yeah, I don't get that. But I'm not, you know, trying to trash on Michael. I don't want fans. I'm not hating on anybody. You know, he's a very interesting character, and obviously you don't live like that unless you want some attention. You know, he was eccentric is the only nice way that we can put it. And
but, you know, even if a person's gay and all that, you know, you do it with adults. You know what I'm saying? I'm not judging any person's lifestyle, even though I'm not into that shit myself.
If you're gay, you're gay. You do it with adults.
Yeah, a grown-up, a person who's old enough to say, yes, I want to have sex with you. Not some 7 years old who's like, lick this, now lick my lollipop, now lick this one, you know. You know, that's all perverted shit.
Well, I don't,
You know, put it this way.
By the way, Kit hasn't been on my show before. This is his first time, so let me just tell you, I have an ongoing standing offer for child pedophiles to call in, and this is somebody, you know, that actually fucks little kids and hurts them. Call in, and I will let them use my airtime to kill themselves live on air.
Hey, wow. If you get somebody to advance notice, let me know. I'll make sure to catch that show.
Yeah.
The one thing, hey, listen, like the one, you know, thank God for penitentiaries. I know a lot of those guys that go to there. But even those fuckheads with all those bad reps and all those bad qualities about them as human beings, and a lot of them, and I know most of them because I grew up with them, you know, and I've tried to get rid of those qualities in myself as I've matured. But anybody who goes to prison who's a child molester, believe me, you're going to get yours. You know, you can screw your mom or whatever, kill
That's right, Daddy.
Nobody gives a shit, you know what I mean? You fuck a baby and you go to jail, your ass is hit. You know, that's the good thing. American justice, as crude as it is, they'll get theirs if they get caught. You know,
well,
even
not respect well in the cell, huh?
Oh, hey, they'll put up with a lot of shit, but nobody wants to sleep with a pedophile.
Right on.
You know, baby fucker.
Hey, speaking of, no, that's not a good transition. Hey, I got Fonzie on the line. What up, Fonzie Daddy?
Hey, what's up, Daddy?
Dude, we're fucking doing it, man. I got on the line right now, Harry Slash, as you know, bunch of callers that are waiting.
Right on, Harry Slash.
What up, Fonzie?
Say what up, bunch of callers that are waiting patiently. I got Sabu and
Mushy, Sabu.
Yep, I got Scotty, too fucking hottie this week, Fonzie.
Got it, you hottie, Daddy.
What's up, man?
Yep. And I also got my kickboxing coach from way back in the day, Kit Lykins, calling in from Battle Creek.
Wow, yeah. Battle Creek, I love it. There's some kick-ass guys there, too. Van Dam's one of them.
Oh, yeah, that's my nigga right there. Down here.
The biggest fish. I heard they're thinking of making a statue dedicated to Rob Van Dam and putting it down at City Hall.
Well, I hadn't heard that one, but I'd be the first one to sign up.
Yeah, I don't even know. Do they really have a City Hall?
Nobody else never done shit around here. Except for Mr. Kellogg's. We'll give him his, or Mr. Post. But other than them boys, they ain't nobody done nothing, as they say.
Hey, Fonzie.
Yeah?
I don't know if you heard or not, but Michael Jackson passed away.
Oh, shit, I heard that. Wow, that's heavy.
How do you feel about that?
Well, it's just another person dying, We're all going to go sometimes. He
ain't getting buried, and like a normal person. I mean, his body's doing a worldwide tour, and people are paying to see it. I mean, he's not literally, but you know what I mean. He's going up in the constellations. They're going to make a pattern out of him in the stars to worship. I don't know. There's very few elite, prestigious members that get way up there, like Elvis, maybe Marilyn Monroe.
Michael Jackson's one of them.
Different field. Michael Jackson's going to be up there like that. And,
no doubt.
Sabu says, hey, he fucked little kids. I don't know.
He definitely had a reputation for liking young kids, and they put him on trial and he beat all the charges. But if there's a little smoke, maybe there's a little fire. But damn, it's too bad if he did that. If he did, he's gonna pay his dues when he meets the higher power for sure.
Do you think it's possible that, sometime after he's put down, buried and all that some kids will come out and and say this is really what happened, and maybe really I lied, or maybe really he stuck his finger in my bunghole?
Well, that'd be something if they did that, but I doubt if they did that. They've already got a big payoff, you know what I mean? So the honeys hushed them up. So I don't think we're going to get anybody saying he didn't fuck me.
Hey, on a live Michael Jackson interview they did on, I think it was ABC, he admitted on television that he slept with underage kids in his bed, and he said there's no greater joy, than sharing your bed with a child. I'm not quoting him verbatim, but this is fact. He actually
saw that interview.
Yeah, everybody saw that interview, but it's still that fine line. He was so elite and so different and so there and so one of a kind.
That's right, Daddy.
I mean, I'm not saying it's right for him to sleep in the bed with a 6-year-old kid, but even if he didn't fuck him or touch him or jack them off or whatever he supposedly did, but that's a little in itself that draws a little attention, But he was out there, brother. What else? That's all I can say about him. I mean, one of a kind, Michael Jackson.
Right, but I mean, it's one thing to be, one of a kind, weird, eccentric, but it's another thing to be a kid fucker, right?
Exactly. And it's possible that he did do those things, Van Dam. I don't think we'll ever know for sure, even though a lot of things point to him doing things like that, but, he never admitted to it. Usually they say, okay, I did jack him off, I did fuck him, I did have sex with him, but he never admitted it. So, it's very possible he did it. It's possible he didn't. He just had crazy weirdness experience. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, a couple points I made earlier, Fonzie. This might even been before Kit called in too. Just that a lot of the stars way back in the day, they were all. Like Kit mentioned, that's the entertainment business. Stars way back in the day. Oh my God, why'd I just get kicked off? I totally just got kicked off the Blog Talk website. Dude, thanks a lot. All right, I think I can recover from that. You guys can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so, like way back in the day, when Errol Flynn would get caught, fucking an underage girl, the cop would take him to Louis B. Mayer or the studio boss, and they would pay the cops off, and that would be it. And they had control of the newspaper, the cops, even some judges and lawyers. And they completely controlled people's images so that someone that was gay, like Rudolph Valentino, could come across as the heartthrob, and worshipped as this great lover. There's always been scandals, that have been with pedophile, with homosexuality, even murder with the celebrities. A lot of it's been covered up, and because of that, these celebrities were able to achieve their fame, I mean, really, if it's just touching a couple little kids, that's not the worst thing that I've heard a celebrity do and get away with.
Oh, no, of course not.
Yeah.
Just that he's so famous and had so much attention and had the spotlight at that time. He was doing all those major albums at that time, and right about then when he got the first hints that kind of shit was going on became public. And, hey, it grossed a lot of people out, turned a big part of his audience against him, because to the average Joe out there, old Michael, he was banging them, doing something weird. You don't sleep with children and being a grown man. Look, when you're that famous and you're that rich, black or white or whatever, gay or whatever, you bang all you want, and you can get anyone you want. You don't focus on children. You know what I mean? And
somebody ever touched my kid, there wouldn't be a monetary value on the whole thing. You just couldn't give me $20 million. Right.
Yeah, I'm a hillbilly.
I'd want to see him go to prison. Well, how come these people just took the money? Nobody ever sent him to prison. If there was all this evidence against the guy, why wasn't he ever sent to prison?
Wait, Scotty, are you saying that seriously there would be no money amount, like your kid tells you? And plus, I mean, even could you base it on what the crime was, like as far as like how far he went? Because I'm asking this seriously, even though this may sound fucked up, but if your kid, got touched and it only went so far, but it was definitely inappropriate, and there's $20 million, to say, oops, I'm sorry, you wouldn't even consider that?
That fag sucked my 7-year-old son's cock, but he's going to give me $20 million, so hell, that didn't hurt him. He'll forget all about it by the time he's 10. That's the way someone may think about it,
No way.
Of course, that wouldn't work with me, of course, but I can see some fucking life. Here's the deal. All those kids that were supposed to be under investigation, Michael Jackson's a brilliant businessman, and he's also a brilliant man. He's got lots of money, lots of lawyers, and lots of ways of looking and doing things with it. Even if you can't figure some shit out, you got a row of guys who went to college, and they can figure this shit out. You can't. But Michael was smart enough to know that, hey, I'm going to get their parents' permission to bring them to my, quote, Never Land, with the Ferris wheels and the cotton candy, and hey, I'll wine and dine the 7-year-old till he's in fantasy land, right? Hell, I'll bring him 30 more days, bro. You know what I mean? To me, that's like a spider luring the kids with all that shit. To me, that's what a pedophile does. That's why a Boy Scout leader can't wait till they go on their bivouac, right? Get his 19 little recruits all by himself in the middle of a hill somewhere with a campfire.
All right, Blog Talk Radio producer Nikki Starr, thanks for calling in.
Okay, check this out. I didn't understand. I don't know who's talking, but I'm just going to say this right now. There is no amount of money in the entire world that will pay for your child being molested. I actually believe that he is innocent. Okay, it doesn't matter what happened to a child.
Okay.
If that person is guilty, they need to pay. Not $20 million. They need to go to jail.
Wait.
My family.
Wait. Question. You say it doesn't matter what happened, they need to go to jail. What if what happened was that... No, okay, wait a second. What if it was a little boy and Michael touched the boy's nipple? Should he go to jail for that?
Yeah, but that's wrong.
Come on, you should put him in a cage for touching... Okay, what if he touched his face?
Okay, wait. Check this out, all right? That's wrong, and that's a private area, and that should not be touched by a grown man to a child.
Anywhere, ever.
The shoulder?
Ever.
The shoulder?
Nope, shoulder's all right.
If you're not a blood relative of the kid.
The face.
Hands off.
That's right. I
Can't
absolutely
even pick
agree with
'em
that.
up.
But you need to ask permission from the parent to hold the child.
Yes.
They'll hold the child in your mouth.
Oh my God, I'm gonna smack you.
That was bad. I know.
Okay, so I'm just gonna reiterate this one more time. Michael Jackson was not found guilty, and those parents total extortion, because if their child was fully molested, they would have not accepted $20 million to be quiet. They would have fully pressed charges to a full extent of the law. They would have.
Bring something up. O.J. was not found guilty either.
Is he guilty?
Found guilty
I'm
in
not saying.
civil tort, in the
court of
civil
moral
suit,
opinion,
not
they
the
were
criminal.
both. Yeah, in the court of moral opinion, they were both found guilty, even no matter what the criminal record said or the other. Most people thought that they were both guilty. Both Michael, 90% of people believe that Michael did do something somewhere somehow, because of all those things. I don't know for sure.
His brain is
shit.
12.
I don't know. Yeah.
I think his brain is 12, and that he didn't
I'm sure
do
he
anything.
loved his children. I wasn't thinking he was molesting his own children. This was before that. I have a gay nephew, and he is such a sweet lady. I mean, he should have been born a girl, and I'm not saying that to be mean.
He's a sweet lady. Is he hot?
I mean, no, listen, he is his soul. He is like a beautiful lady person, but he's a guy. You know what I mean? He's a man. But his spirit, man, he's like a woman. And I've known him since he was a baby, so I know it's not something he just thought of. Fuck, when he was 2 years old, he acted like a little girl, man. He can't help it. For him.
You're born that way.
Yes, but I'm saying, and I love him dearly, but I accept him for what he is. But even him, he has a friend, but this is a grown-up person, you know what I mean? With a real relationship, just like a boy would love a girl, right? They have a relationship. And I guess you could say he's not a whore because he don't sleep with a lot of other boys. So they can be like, a good woman. A gay guy could probably be that way. And now I'm not, because I'm certainly not gay, you know what I mean, in any kind of way. But at the same time, there's someone in my life that is gay, and I love them and I accept them for what they are. But he sleeps with grown-ups. You know what I mean? And I can respect that. Now, if I had a whiff that he liked little boys, that would freak me out. You know what I mean?
Well, right, because that's wrong.
He behaved that way. Yeah. But anybody who messes with children, boys or girls, that's a real sickness. You got to wake up.
What if they mess with a transgender? Because the transgender is going to have a fucked up. No, the transgender is going to have a fucked up life anyway. So it's not like it's innocent, of a future that you're ruining. Is it okay then?
Stop. Wait a minute. Why is the transgender going to have a fucked up life?
Because it's, I'm saying like a girl with a cock, with a penis.
I know what you're saying. Okay, you don't have to explain it. I understand.
Like
but why will they have a fucked up life?
Come on.
Because they're odd. Because they're unusual. They're not normal.
Okay, Daddy. Hi.
Fonzie, Daddy, will you please answer this one for me?
Okay, stop, Mr. Judge, because they might be happy.
Fonzie, motherfucker!
Hey, we're only saying, Nikki, that they might have an unusual life and a hard life because they're odd and people will make fun of them. Somebody with one eye or something, people will look at them. You know what I mean? Anybody's different. Anybody a little bit different in the world, Nikki, that people treat them different. So, they may work around that. But, they're going to have a hard time. That's what Ben M's trying to explain.
I have a hard time because I'm Irish, okay? I get teased about that. I'm going to say.
Well, I drink beer on St. Patrick's Day. Shit, I love that.
Right, that's my favorite day. So, I mean,
right on, Daddy.
It's apples to oranges to me.
Right.
Everybody has their messed up, right?
Hey, can I say this? I have got more calls than I ever have, and we're talking so much.
All
and
right,
shit. So I'm
gonna
go callers really. No, you don't have to be quiet, but we're gonna go to William from Pittsburgh and give him a chance real quick. What up, Will?
Hey, what up, Rob? How are you, buddy?
Awesome, dude. Welcome
that's
to
good,
RVD
that's
Radio.
Good. Yes,
Lykins, Sabu, Fonzie.
I hear you.
Hotty,
What's
Hotty,
up, guys? What's up, gang?
Sweet,
hey, I got one thing to say. Okay, now we had a lot of important people in our lives pass away. John Kennedy, I don't know, some other famous people. I don't know who the hell they are. But every year, are we gonna have to put up with this? I mean, it just completely took over everything. I mean, come on, let's face it. I mean, every June 28th, we're gonna have to go through this. it's driving me crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be a holiday. It will be for sure. Like every year, it'll be like Martin Luther King Day or something.
Well, I'm telling you, they're probably going to make it a national holiday the way they're going.
Yeah, probably so.
This is nuts. This is nuts. I mean, you know.
He did have a huge impact on the music industry.
Well, I'm sure he did. I'm sure.
And then not only the industry, he was like the #1 celebrity for that did charity work. There's no other celebrity on the face of the planet that did more charity work than Michael Jackson. It's documented.
Fonzie, motherfucker!
That's right, Daddy.
Well, yeah, I agree with you there, guys.
So he deserves something, you know what I mean? A big send-off at least. I mean, he's not Martin Luther King, but he's pretty freaking close to it, you know what I mean?
God bless him. He's getting it. He got it, okay? Now, you know, like
all right,
every
then what are
year
you bitching about?
Every year about this time. No, I'm bitching because I know what's going to happen next June. It's going to be
gotcha, Daddy. Yeah, but just think of all the money he can produce for all the kids and shit. He can, you know, open up a non-molesting service or something. So all the money he's going to generate throughout the years, every June 28th or whatever the date, they can donate. They'll find something to do with the money that's righteous, that's good for Michael Jackson, good for the kids.
Hey, I'm all for that, guys. I'm all for that. I hope
all
they
right,
do.
Daddy.
Okay, I said my piece. Get on with your other guys.
Oh, dude. Great. All right, cool, man. Fuck. Let me see. Let me get somebody else because I got so many people in the way. And there's William, and dude, there's Kit. All right, let's go to John from Tucson, Arizona. What up, John? Wait, are you off mute? Let's hear you.
RVD. I've given you a call a couple times before.
Dude, good talking to you again, man. Fuck yeah.
Sweet, Daddy. Welcome back.
Hey, did you got my comic book in the mail a couple weeks ago, right?
I don't know.
The euthanasia comic?
Yeah, Sabu, remember that euthanasia comic where we had someone drew like Asian-like characters and then they were like patterned after us? Do you remember that, Sabu?
Sabu.
Oh my God, did we lose Sabu? Sabu. Let me look at my call list here. We did lose Sabu. He's no longer.
Hey, Jerry Lynn didn't call back yet.
What's that? Yeah, Jerry Lynn didn't call back either. What's up with that shit, man? Fuck. Anyway, I haven't checked my P.O. box. You know, I'll have to go check it. But I mean, I remember like the first book, and this is like a 5-book series or something, right?
Yeah. It's an ongoing series, and I sent like I sent the free comic book day book to you. Where the Agnew character gets a dog.
Okay, yeah, the first one, I thought it was cool because they were based on us. It was different stuff, but I didn't like totally understand it, to be honest with you.
Well, it's my first foray into comic books, so I kind of blew it with the storytelling and the way I patterned it. But yeah, I just wanted to see if you got it and what you thought, because I'm going to press with the 5th issue in like 2 weeks, and if you could throw me like a line or a review on my MySpace, my anti-hero brand, that would be totally cool.
Okay, cool. So I got that email from you in my mailbox, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And
all right, cool. Yeah, I don't think that's too much. I will check that out as soon as I get a chance. And wrestling question. Do we already talk to? Sonya's not even here, and I'm asking her questions. All right, Nikki Heyman, let's hear it.
About time you got around to me.
I know. Thank you for being patient, but we know you enjoy the show, so hang on.
Hey, Nikki.
I don't want you to leave.
Fonzie.
What's going on, Nikki Heyman? Are you shook up over the death of Michael Jackson?
I am absolutely torn apart. I have tears in my eyes of laughter.
Okay.
No, but actually, I'm going to tie this a little bit together because we've had wrestling questions and we've been talking a lot about Michael Jackson. I just want to throw a story out there. I've been doing some work with a small league down in the Cincinnati area, and we actually had a guy who was doing a Michael Jackson parody for a gimmick. When all this went down, I caught up with him after a show. We were sitting and talking, me, and a couple of referees, and we were trying to figure out, is it cool if he keeps up the gimmick, and do you think he would actually get more bookings if he kept the character? Because he was kind of scratching his head about it.
If he's got talent, if the guy's talented, let him run with it. You know what I mean? Until Michael Jackson's lawyers call him up and say, "Hey, you can't do that no more." But if the kid's got some talent in the ring, let him roll with it. There's nothing wrong with that.
I didn't think so.
If he's good enough to pull it off, the crowd will let him know.
Right.
Based on how they feel now with the circumstances.
Well, granted, but since we've surmised that Sabu assassinated Michael Jackson, and not the doctor, I think it's probably pretty safe.
Well, there you go then. Okay.
You out there? You killed Michael Jackson? You know that, right?
Myself, I don't feel responsible. How'd that happen?
I like to have his damn clinic follow me around this countryside when I was working for ECW. Instead of holding in hotel rooms, they could just give me some juice, put me back again so I can do it again. Great.
Fonzie, motherfucker!
All right, man. Michael Porter from California. You've been waiting a long time. What's up? How are you this week?
Oh, very good, RVD. How's yourself?
Very good, man. Awesome, man. Sonia's not with me right now. She was here earlier, as you know. So I'm in here closing the show by myself, but I got lots of love on the airwaves and about.
She sounds like she's doing so well.
She really is, dude. She is fucking amazing. Like, seriously. And she's going hard. She's fucking training, working out hard. She's like, she's already taken a couple trips just to go see friends and family members, and she's not really, feeling as much like sitting around on the couch and letting life go by her as much.
Well, that's great. That's really great to hear. Oh, by the way, your friend and mine, my dog Pepper, is pregnant.
Wow, congratulations, my friend and friend of RVD Radio, Pepper. Sabu, say congratulations to Michael Porter's dog. Oh, we don't have Sabu. Fuck.
I want to say it.
Sabu's gone, and so is Scotty Too Hotty.
How you doing, Fonzie?
Hey, do you think Scotty was offended when I asked him if he wipes his kid's ass? Because he just kind of disappeared.
Ouch.
Huh. You never know. You never know. So, Michael Porter, Michael Jackson, what do you think?
Well, I agree with Nikki that he was not found guilty, or he was found not guilty of all charges in that criminal case against him. I believe that if there was even one chance that he had been guilty, that jury would have found him guilty, because not any one of them would ever want to release a child molester if they thought that he was guilty.
Okay.
Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, maybe, I don't know, though. Probably, maybe, but then again,
remember how many
you reach a certain level of celebrity, you get away with anything.
It's guilty beyond the shadow of a doubt. Now, just because they didn't find them guilty, they could have been, leaning halfway. You can't convict somebody unless you're absolutely sure they committed the crime. Not even if you're 60-40, you can't vote guilty. You got to be 100% sure that the person is guilty, or you vote innocent.
Right, which is why OJ got off. And no, I'm definitely not 100% sure. And if anybody knew, it would be this guy who has joined us again. Officer X, what the fuck?
What's up, bro?
Officer X, Daddy.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Did you go save somebody? Did you have to run into a burning building? What happened?
A guy was trying to hurt himself with a knife.
Oh, boy.
Officer X, motherfucker!
He's all right, though. He's in the hospital where he needs to be. Another one saved.
Wow, look at you.
What kind of hospital, though?
Did you use your siren on him?
No. Hey, is Fonzie there?
You got that right, Daddy.
Yeah, Fonzie.
Fonzie, motherfucker!
Officer X, what's going on, Daddy?
That's the Fonzie salute.
He had the siren on for you in case you missed that.
I love it. I heard it.
Oh, you heard it? Did you enjoy it?
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to go to Bill from Thomasville, Georgia, which I used to drive through all the fucking time when I wrestled for WCW They were in Atlanta, and I lived in Augusta. Thomasville's in between. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks for calling RVD Radio. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing decent. How you doing, bud?
Fucking good, man. I got a fucking bunch of people on the line. So those Sabu and Scotty F'n Hotty have both apparently rudely left the show. Got World Kickboxing Champion Kit Lykins. I got Fonzie. I got the official RVD Radio policeman, fucking Officer X. And we're talking tonight about Michael Jackson. I don't know if you've been listening to the show before you called in. You could
do a little bit of it.
Okay, cool, dude. Well, we want to know if you got an opinion, man. We're talking, for one, we're talking about Michael Jackson. Did you know that he passed away?
Yeah, kind of hard not to know.
Exactly. So, are you going to remember him as a hero and a good role model, or as the way Sabu remembers him, as a pedophile?
I've never been one to really get into a celebrity's life. I kind of like some of his old music, but personally now I was always into the heavy metal scene.
Did you ever try and do the moonwalk after seeing his video?
No, actually. As far as the child molestation, you know, I have no opinion on that because he could have done it. Like you said, celebrities reach a certain height, get rid of everything.
Right, but really, I mean, I feel like you kind of got to have that attitude, like, we don't know. We don't know. I mean, I guess those kids know, and Michael knew, but fuck, we can't, I don't know. I think, you know, it's definitely prejudging the guy when you're convinced for sure he did something that we don't fucking know. I don't know.
$1 few $1 million can take anyone's,
That's a lot of money, too. And if it was 20 mil, which I'm not really sure if that's the right figure for the payoff, that's something that was brought up earlier. Dude, that is a lot of fucking money. You live in certain parts of the country, you can have the biggest castle with a moat and a big wall around your property and live forever and not have to work off 20 mil.
Oh, yeah. I used to live in West Virginia. $20 million would get you life there.
That would last you, huh?
Yeah.
Could you get
by the way, I just want to say, I started watching ECW and stuff at a young age, and you was always one of my favorite wrestlers out there.
Awesome. I appreciate that. You
and
hear that?
You always two of my favorite wrestlers, and Sabu was one of them, too.
What about Fonzie?
Fonzie was always great.
That's right, Daddy.
Good show when Fonzie got in there.
Thanks, Daddy.
Fonzie, motherfucker!
That's great.
Good day, man. Well, I'm glad to have inspired you, and hopefully I shaped you into some fine young product for society.
Oh, yeah. When I joined the Army, before I went in, I had kickboxing and Muay Thai lessons and stuff, and I always liked your acrobatics. And y'all kind of, and seeing you in the ring and some of the other ECWs kind of inspired me to get into a better type of martial arts than just karate. So that's when I got into the British Jiu-Jitsu, the kickboxing.
Are you hearing this, Kit Lykins?
Oh, yes. What I'd like to say to that young man was that if it was up to me, the world would have never seen RVD because I wanted RVD to follow me. I thought Rob could have followed in my footsteps and been the greatest kickboxer out there. Yeah, I'm talking a real, not some make-believe shit. I'm talking a real great kickboxer. He broke my heart.
Motherfucker!
he broke my heart when he went to wrestling. He really did, right? But that was his dream. You know what I'm saying? I really thought that because he was a real skilled kickboxer. He wasn't a wrestler who was acting like he did karate moves. You know, the first time that Rob was really in a ring in front of people was a strip club in Kalamazoo, Michigan, when he was probably 12 or 13 years old.
Peppers, it's hot.
Yeah, and he did flips off the rope, and he busted his skull open. And one of my buddies that was there, Mark Dill, was saying that Rob they were doing some fantastic shit, right? But he started bleeding, and he was looking around, and Mark Dill told him, rub the blood on your face and go back out there to love it. So he rubbed the blood on his face, and he run out there, and the fucking crowd went crazy. Now, this was in between the kickboxing bouts, right? At the intermission, Rob and his buddy that he went to start his wrestling career with, this little Vietnamese fella, I can never pronounce his name, Dang Ping Young or
Yeah, he changed it too. He added an O in there somewhere.
Yeah, I'm just saying I could never pronounce it right, but I remember that Rob's first experience was with naked women in a nightclub with a lot of smoke. So he was hooked, man. So that wrestling, I'm just saying, I remember it. And Rob, you was like 14, 13 at that time, man. You was nowhere near getting into club age.
No, you know what's crazy is, like, we had skipped school that day. No, we were old enough to drive because we skipped school that day.
He was about 15, 16, right?
We took the car and we took the ring to Kalamazoo. We skipped school, and dude, Robert and Eddie were hiding in the back seat of the car. They were so afraid. And we brought the ring to the back of the strip club, but we weren't allowed to come in to set it up. So we had to wait out in the back, and you had a girl come out in the back. You just had her like bend over and like lift her shirt up and show us her ass. You know, she had a G-string on or whatever. But bam, that impacted my mind so much. I swear her name was Desiree.
Yeah. So I was trying to hook you young brothers up, man.
I've been a big fan of strip clubs ever since.
Yeah, man. But I remember his mom telling me later on that she'd have broke my neck if she knew that he was going to a strip club to do something, you know. I'm guilty of getting him hooked on that.
You were a horrible influence.
Yes, I know,
RVD,
man.
You think you're ever going to do any more future wrestling?
Yes, in fact, I've got about, I think, 21 matches or so booked between now and the end of the year in Ireland, France, Germany, Romania, possibly Poland, and possibly Egypt and maybe Portugal. So that I have. As far as returning back to WWE, I don't know, but I don't think it's going to happen this year. I don't think that that my time is going to be worth as much to them as it is to me, because I really enjoy being home, and I fucking love California. Dude, I can get up tomorrow and go ride my bike down at Venice Beach. I can't do that when I'm in fucking... I don't know. Harry / give me a shitty town name.
Parsippany.
Gary, Indiana.
Newark, New Jersey.
Ohio.
That's right, Daddy.
Michigan.
I think you get my point.
Yeah. Do you think you'd ever go for TNA? I don't know the difference between the businesses.
I would, you know, if I was going to go back to wrestling, I would consider it because they have a way friendlier schedule. And I think maybe I could have maybe have a little more elbow room there. But I do think it's a major step downwards as far as exposure, as far as the way it's viewed. It's smaller crowds than WWE gets, and you know, it's a major step down. That's it. If I went to TNA, I'd totally cut my love off from WWE. Right now I have the doors open with both companies, and I like to have those doors open, but I don't want to walk through those doors. If WWE wanted to do something, you know, like a pay-per-view or a couple of matches or something really short or something, then it's possible that I could do that, and I guess that's a lot of why I keep that door open right now. That and the unknown, because you never know what life's going to throw at you. But it would be something I'd be interested in considering, and more so than if I totally cut myself off from that possibility to do something that I think is a major step downwards. I think their stars don't look like they're as big as stars. The commentary, I'm just really not a big fan of it, so it would totally be about business at that point and not passion. So, and we'll see, you know, how things change. Right now, after being off for 2 years, I'm not as burnt out as I was. I'm kind of like ready to do something. You know, I'm getting ready to sequel. This movie's supposed to be coming up, and I've been waiting on that one for a while. But anyway, dude, I got to run real quick because the show's almost over. Dario from Chicago, say it real quick, buddy.
Hey, what it do, Rob? How you doing, man?
Awesome, dude. Great fucking show. We're going to close the show here in a couple seconds, so I wanted to let you through real quick.
I wanted to ask your kickboxing coach, do you think that martial arts will ever be as big as when the Battle of Atlanta back in the 70s when you had Joe Louis and Aaron Banks and all those guys?
Oh, you know what? Kit left. Dude, he hung up on this. I don't know, dude. People are dropping off. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so Kit left. I was going to ask him if he wanted to plug anything. And they're telling me I got 2 seconds. So, Dario, man, we're going to talk at you next week because I ran out of time. So thanks, Sabu. Thanks, Scotty F'n Hotty. Thanks, Jerry Lynn. Thanks, thanks, Officer X. Thanks, everybody, and everyone that I forgot. And Tanya's not here, so I'm going to have to say it. So bye, baby.
Drop that down! The whole fucking show! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! Examinator! 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 F'n Assassinator! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! A damn shot straight to your brain! Straight to your skull crack! You get down to straight to your brain! Straight to your skull crack! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! I will fly high! 5-star frog splash! You can't stop me! 5-star frog splash! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! It's all about the yin and the yang. The balance of power that's in. You can't stop the yin and the yang. The balance of power that's in. Drop it down. The whole fucking show. Drop it down. The whole fucking show. I will levitate. Flip, kick you in the yam. I will decimate. You can't